Hello, everyone. I didn't see you since last year. Happy Friday, Mara, Martha, Diana. How are you doing, Abdel, David, Sayed? Nice to talk to you yesterday. Hey, guys. So there is a lot of things been happening for the past couple of weeks, and Amazon was giving us kind of hard time. I don't know if you're watching my Facebook and spying on me on Instagram. I posted today and yesterday night that out of all challenges Amazon gave us some weird other fees. Amazon lost our inventory and said we're not eligible for investigation. Amazon suspended our listings with Amazon ads, saying we're not eligible to advertise due to some issue of you of making a post that was not on Amazon site language. We didn't do posts for like probably, I don't know, 4 or 6 months. And anyway, and then I was questioning myself, do I still want to deal with all this bullshit of Amazon? Because we lost just $17,000 of fees, which is not like money you can find on the road somewhere. We lost probably about 12 or 13,000 in inventory. And we can't make money of one ASIN for already 4 days because it's been suspended from ads. And yeah, I answered that I absolutely want to keep going with Amazon because Amazon never was challenged, never was simple, and Amazon was challenging, is challenging, and always will be challenging because it is nature of Amazon business. And Amazon is an extremely innovative platform that is going ahead of everyone else. And because they are growing, they're making mistakes. They have a lot of bugs. They have spots where they have to make it painful. And unfortunately, it's happening at cost of the seller most of the times. Nevertheless, I want everyone to manage expectations. When you're selling on Amazon and you struggle with some bullshit, high risk, high potential, if you can reduce your risk by entering the marketplace with new products by doing XYZ just because you had experience in the past or you have somebody that had experience in the past with your type of product, please try to mitigate your risk as much as possible because it will be less painful. But some things are happening that we cannot prevent. And you have to be ready for this because whether you're working 9 to 5, you're struggling with the owner of the company that is making you work extra, or you just don't want to be locked in the cubby where you're working. If you're dealing with offline business, you will have to deal with weather, with employees coming, with something else. There is always cost. And if you're ready to deal with cost because the opportunity is so sweet, please suck it up and move forward. And now I want to start this webinar. I prepared for you, I think, 98 slides, and we have just an hour and maybe an hour and 10 minutes. So I will fly today through the slides. If you are not on my WhatsApp chat, we will give you a link right now in the chat, in a public chat here. So you guys will be able to get into the WhatsApp chat, and you don't have to scan my presentation by like, oh, I didn't scan this. I didn't take a picture of this prompt or that prompt because I prepared for you completely new information today. Definitely those of you that were not at my webinar at the end of the year, everything for you will be new. Those of you that been at the end of the year, you will see at least 2/3 of the presentation is completely new. So don't try to take pictures of all of this. If you will join the WhatsApp chat, just ask me there for the presentation. I will give you the link, so you're more than welcome to use it. And just make sure if you decide to share it somewhere, you give me a credit by used this prompt by Isabella Reeds, because all these prompts are kind of made by me and my team. Okay, if we're ready, please drop Yes, in the chat, we have Q&A. It's right here. If you have a question during the webinar, please drop into the Q&A and I will answer all your guys' questions later. You can chat to hosts and panelists. You can't chat to each other. We disable chat just because it's been such a big distraction for everyone else, but I see all of you. If you will be asking questions in the chat, my team will tell you, please drop your question into the Q&A, and I will follow up with you in Q&A when it will, like at the very end of the webinar. So we are here, actually. Let me stop sharing for a second, and I'll reshare it. Okay, here we are. I will try to go as fast as possible. It's Friday. Everybody wants to have some rest. But at the same time, you guys have to be, you have to pay attention. So Amazon Gold Rush cracked the code to finding profitable Amazon products in 2025. And again, you guys know that I'm very data driven. I don't trust your personal opinion. I don't trust my personal opinion. Everything supposed to be tested. Everything's supposed to be proven. And there is nothing that can happen on the market during your launch without the numbers. And if numbers don't work, or you cannot explain these numbers, then you have to do something else with this. So have you ever felt the sting of launching a product that just didn't sell? And I want to tell you, I was talking a couple days ago with one of our potential clients, and he said, Isabella, I launched on Amazon 3 or 4 products, all of them being successful, and I'm 7-figure seller, but I keep launching for the past year. I think he told me he launched something like 12 or 13 products. None of them is bringing him any type of the revenue or profit. And when I asked him when did he launch his first 4 products, and he said I launched them in 2016. And that's correct because it was so much easier. So people that are trying to replicate the success from 2016 or 15 today, those tactics don't work. That's why it is very important to be on top of the mountain and see and learn everything that is going on with Amazon algorithm. And when you put your heart and soul and budget into Amazon launch, only to watch how it's drowning and leaving you without unsold stock and without your finances on your bank account. So that's pretty painful. And you're not alone in this. Today we're here to turn that frustration into triumph. So we will be diving deep into the precise strategies that will not only prevent these very expensive mistakes, but we'll also take a look how you can find these top performing products that you can rank on Amazon. And it's not just about scraping any strategy. It's about make every single step very strategic, tailored to your personal goals. And of course, it's supposed to be data-driven decision, and I will keep repeating this so it will really stick here with your head. And that will skyrocket your sales as long as you will do everything correctly. So I decided to take a screenshot. My bad, I didn't put the date here, but it's for the past 3 months. One of our sellers, one of the new sellers, we launched him in I believe July or June. And those are his consistent sales that are happening. You can see his profit margin after expenses, 27.38%, including refunds amount. So don't lie to yourself when you're creating and you're putting numbers, whatever you're using, Jungle Scout or Helium 10 or something else. Make sure you put all your numbers correctly, and then the dashboard will calculate for you. It will deduct your PPC campaign, it will deduct your storage fees, it will deduct all the fees that are happening on the back end, and you will be able to see how much profit margin you have left, which means Amazon, after the gross revenue, that's the money you should technically keep on your bank account. And those numbers look good to you. Make sure you're paying attention at this webinar today. So for so many of you, the journey of launching a new product starts with hope and excitement. Oh, that's so cute. I found the product to sell on Amazon, until the reality hits you. And then product that you pick, they have wrong strategy and they never sell. And then storage fees are just piling every month on top of each other, and they're eating all your profits, and then you're watching your dream turning into the money pit and feeling helpless and unsure of what went wrong. And if you saw my newsletter I posted yesterday, I pointed out the exact problem that is happening when you don't have profits. It's most of those are happening when you have a very low ticket product. And trust me, we have clients that are coming to us all the time and they're like, I want to launch product to sell on Amazon, but my budget is limited. We always trying to point the problem that you will be able to launch with limited budget and there is no problem about it, but your margins will be too low. The effort to launch a high ticket product and low ticket product are pretty much the same. However, when you're launching low ticket product, you have to pay for the same things as you're paying for the high ticket product. And at the end of the day, same amount of effort, different amount of investments, but you can keep more money in a pocket. So sometimes you should reconsider to sell higher ticket product because on average, if your profits on low ticket products are 6 to 12%, it's okay. It's actually normal after all expenses you have. But if you're selling something bigger, then you can stay up to 30, 40% if you do it right, especially in the lower competition niches, and we will cover it today as well. Now, dealing with competition that is very complex and have very heavy market dynamics is pretty tough. And this session is built to address these challenges, opening up new opportunities for sellers at all levels. If you are brand new, you don't know what Amazon is, please leave this webinar, it's not for you. But if you already tried to sell or you touch base with Amazon or you're a 7 or 8 figure seller, this webinar definitely will be very valuable. If you already learned from somebody, you went through so many courses, but you didn't launch Amazon product, this webinar is also for you as well. So it's not for beginners that don't understand shit. It's for people that kind of understand what business is, what Amazon is, what market is, what data is. You don't have to be professional though. So one of the challenges is knowing where to start when searching for product ideas. That's number one. That's something that I'm about to cover in the next couple of minutes. So let's do a workshop exercise. What question, and I will look right now into the chat, not into the Q&A. What question would you ask ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini or Copilot, whatever you use, to help find the product to sell on Amazon? If you actually did it in the past, and if you didn't do it in the past ever before, so just try to fantasize and let's just see where you guys at and what you can ask. What can you or want you to ask ChatGPT? So let's think. So if you are on ChatGPT and you're like, I want to find a product, how would you phrase your question? And I will start calling you names, guys, if you would not start thinking, because every single webinar, I want you to be interactive. So drop right here in the chat. Mara, Yanira, Antoinetta. Who else I see here? Sayed, you're selling a lot. Now, Abdel, David, I will, guys, start calling you by name. So, sorry, you missed because you're not paying attention. What the fuck are you doing at my webinar if you're not paying attention? You're wasting your time and my time. So please pay attention if you want to get something out of it. So, Abdel, good job. Which category do you recommend to launch product, high ticket, far from flooded Chinese seller? That's not a specific question for ChatGPT, because in this case, if you'll ask GPT this question, the answer will be super vague. What other ideas do you guys have? So here's some prompts that I prepared for you, and I will fly through them. And again, I will give you the access to this presentation after the webinar if you ask me in the chat. Give me a profitable niches in market you like to sell. Okay, also big. What product of particular category are oversaturated? It's also like pointing into the sky. What are the growth market areas in 2025? This is what I would ask. Okay, great job. I'm very happy that you guys are dropping all these questions because none of them is right. And that means you have an opportunity to learn today and get it actually right. I would ask to find me a product with a demand but low competition. But I mean, GPT doesn't have data to the tools, and this data is not open to everybody, but you're getting closer. You have to be just more specific. Okay, let's see what I prepared for you. So if you will be armed with the prompts, you will have a framework for identifying products that not only meet specific market demands, but also position you for profitability. Now, this is prompt number one. Pay attention. Don't try to do any scans. I will give this presentation to you guys later. Find a product suitable for kids age 18, I'm sorry, 8 to 12 in team sports priced $80 to $120, aiming for $15,000 monthly profits at 30% margin with low competition. This is where you can start. And here's the screenshot of ChatGPT. That's what ChatGPT gave me. He said, customizable team sport kits. This could include items like jerseys, socks, and shorts with options for team logos and colors. So customizable for every single team. Advanced training equipment kits for sports like soccer or baseball, basketball, and etc. Protective gear sets for more contact-oriented sports like lacrosse or football, offering comprehensive protective kits, helmets, pads, gloves. So going into the kits, what do you think about it? Probably not, especially if you're not playing sports. But when you are asking the questions specifically, this is the answers you will start getting. And this is just like the very surface question, because then after you will get the results, you should go deeper, deeper, and deeper. So, and at the end of the webinar, I will tell you how you can go deeper and what you're supposed to do. So competition, and also ChatGPT gives you the, it gives me, because my GPT like really tailored for my Amazon business and for what I do. And it says, utilizing tools like Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer or Helium 10 to analyze competition level and identify gaps in the market where customer needs aren't met. Next prompt, identify a product that caters to home fitness enthusiasts with a price range of $50 to $100, aiming for a monthly revenue of $20,000, focusing on products that can be stored easily in small apartments. Now I got another idea. Look, I got 5 more ideas on what to sell. Prompt number 3. Find a high-margin kitchen gadget suitable for gourmet cooks, priced between $100 and $150, expected to generate at least $10K monthly profit, focus on eco-friendly materials. Please, I have 5 additional ideas of what to sell. Prompt number 4. Search for a pet care product specifically for large dogs with a selling price around $40, $70, targeting $30K a month revenue with products that support joint health. Specific, right? So we got several specifics and target avatar, like final target avatar, not the parent of the dog, right? Now we have another 5 products here. And look at this one. Product number 5 is therapeutic dog boots. Durable boots designed to provide joint support and stability for large dogs during walks, especially on hard or uneven surfaces. Can you imagine how much money you can make of this product if you will launch it through the influencers? Will you ever think about it? Absolutely not. Prompt number 5. Locate a children's educational toy that promotes STEM skills, priced at $30, $60, designed for school-age children with minimal existing products, offering augmented reality features. Please, we have more products ideas. Prompt number 6. Explore a product for senior citizens that aids in daily living with a focus on non-electric items, which is important for a lot of you, myself included, expected to sell for $48 with the profit goal of $15,000 monthly. Look, here we put profit. Sometimes we're asking for revenue. 5 more ideas. Prompt number 7. Discover a gardening tool designed for urban settings, might be compact and innovative, priced between $20 to $50 for those of you that don't want to invest into the inventory, with the potential to reach $25,000 in monthly sales. Please, we have more. Now, prompt number 8, identify a skincare product free from synthetic chemicals, targeting health-conscious consumers with a price point $30-70, aiming for at least a 40% profit margin. Another prompt with another ideas, right? We got here organic antioxidant serum with the formula that you can discuss with the lab. Prompt number 9, find an eco-friendly travel accessory suitable for young adults, priced between $50 to $100, aiming to achieve 20,000 monthly profits with a focus on sustainability. Now we have another product with break down how this product's supposed to look like. Prompt number 10, and I'm not done, guys. Search for a tech gadget that enhanced remote work productivity, priced $100 to $200, expecting to tap into the rapidly growing market with the projected monthly sales of $50,000. Those of you that have bigger budget, please, we have more. Now, prompt number 11, locate a luxury bedding item that promotes better sleep, targeting high-income households. If I want to sell something luxury with products priced between $200 and $400, aiming for $25,000 monthly revenue. And we got more luxury temperature regulating comforter, which is possible to recreate, and with a good budget, you can crush it with influencers. Prompt number 12, find an outdoor recreational product suitable for teenager price range $60 to $120, designed to be durable and portable, with an initial sales target $18,000 per month. And now we have another product that we can sell on Amazon. So what do you guys think? If you would have an army of these prompts, would that be helpful to start the research? And that's just the step number 1. It's not like you're not like, if you will remember when I ask you a question, how would you say, low competition, high demand, I want to make money, find me something. None of you been specific. I'm sorry, guys. And in era of AI, none of you can use AI. You are not capable to use AI because you need guidance. And without guidance, it's like power tool to the babies. That's what is happening. That's why none of you can find the product. And then I see in the chat, I found the product, I saw it on Amazon, I got hijacked. Really, story from today on my in the chat where you guys, some of you are joined, some of you are about to join. Now, understanding validation metrics is crucial. So the moment we found the product, so let's say you went through the prompt you want, and by the way, I can create prompt from any of you, and throughout this type of the prompts, we can find the products. It's a process. It's not happening in a second. And how I found this approach is because I'm an expert, but sometimes I'm getting stuck, right? So I don't have the creativity to find product. And this is how I was able to structurize different type of the prompts for different type of the needs, for different type of the niches, for different customer avatars, for different clients, to be able to find the specific direction where we're supposed to move to find the product that will suit your needs, budget, and goals. So, however, when we find the product, now we have to go through the validation. And given that our validation product is about, I really can't count, but it's over 50 different points, I still want to make it for you more simple. So, but you still have to understand that these metrics are extremely crucial. If you are not looking at the specific metrics, you can fail. And here, right now, we'll be looking at the metrics that you have to pay attention the most. So first, you have to go through the competitor success analysis. So on Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, you guys have to look at the number right here on the bottom when you have amount of the new launches comparing to amount of launches, successful launches, because like number of successful launches, 360. You have to also pay attention to the amount of sponsored products and to the amount of prime products. So this is where you can identify if everyone is running ads, do you have an opportunity to sell product eventually organically, or you still can drive just external traffic and you'll be selling organically on Amazon. So if 100 out of 100% and just 4 competitors, they're driving traffic, is fine. But if you have 150 competitors here and 50 competitors launched in the past 360 days, then and everybody's driving traffic, that it's a hard no. So you shouldn't sell this on Amazon. You shouldn't go into the niche because it will be suicide. Now, next, you have to check your demand versus supply ratio, and that's a phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal new feature that VocaI released a couple months ago, and I already shared with some of you. Some of you didn't pay attention on my webinar, so those of you that are here today, you will know about it. So you have here demand supply ratio. I just put desk organizer like one of the simplest keywords. But look at this desk organizer ratio, demand to supply ratio is actually just 17. For some keywords, organizer for desk is 0.2, which is bad about it. Like there's like those keywords are without specifics. So if it will be desk organizer pink for small desk, then this demand to supply ratio probably will be much higher. So we want to look at these numbers. As lower the number is, the better opportunity for you to launch this product and satisfy the market, as long as in the beginning here you have purchase volume. I had to like scroll it because otherwise I will not be able to show you this demand to supply ratio. But as long as the purchase volume is actually there. I know I'm speaking super fast because I really want to go through the presentation and let you guys enjoy your Friday. So now, and I scheduled for just an hour. So I have 30 minutes left and I still have a lot of slides to go. So you can see on the bottom, I still have a lot of information for you. So now, exploring revenue potential. I created a video for you guys. It's on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to go and check it out right after. There is no sales pitch, nothing, but you have to take a look how to use subcategories on Smart Scout, and you can explore revenue potential. So for example, if you're looking for, let's say, cookware sets, right? So you can see how many Chinese sellers are in this revenue, how many, like what is the number of brands, what is the average number of sellers, and what is the total rating count, and then will be also the number of how much money. I think that's like you have to scroll to the left or to the right on the same page. You'll be able to see you'll be able to see how much money the whole subcategory is making across all the products. So this is where you're like, okay, so if I want to go to this niche, will I be able to actually make money across all the sellers? Because you have the amount of brands that are selling in a specific subcategory. So that's extremely valuable. Make sure you will check out this video and you will learn more. So understanding customer feedback. So you have to tap into what customers are literally saying in your category to ensure your product meets their needs and stands out in the marketplace. Then you have to, and this is you're also learning on VocaI. Now, assessing market sustainability. So you have to pull together various data. What's the simplest one? You are going to Helium 10. And those of you that are using Helium 10, you guys know that you can have access to Google Trends, Walmart, Amazon. You'll be able to see the trends that are happening and you can overlap them in between each other. Now, why metrics matter? So when you understand this metrics, it's just like for the knowledge. You have to build the relationships in between the numbers. And this is how you'll be able to achieve the goals, your financial goals that you're looking at. Case studies of successful products. I'm not showing our clients, but I'm showing similar to what we were launching in the past, right? So here's the example of the products that really killed the sales on a good way, right? In the saturated market. So look at this bookshelf. This bookshelf is very well customized. More than you can reposition this product. Look at this amount of reviews. It's 147 reviews, which is not a lot, but because this product has been built correctly, even in a saturated market, they crushed it. It's $194,000 just for these ASINs. And that's the 4-tier. They have variation for 3-tier, 5-tier. And as you know, if you're already selling on Amazon, you're aware that now Amazon shows you not the aggregate of sales. Now you can see sales per each ASIN, right? So now add to this product all this combined. If let's say 4-tier sells 2 of other cars, 30 colors, 3 tiers and 5 tiers also selling both of those cars. Imagine this product is probably 7-figure product, not 7 more. Maybe even it because it's just per month. Maybe it's 7, 8-figure, just one product, push on Amazon that much. Just because they did due diligence and they did a good job with customizing products. So if you think, what are you going to do next? You're going to find the opportunity that you will be able to differentiate, so nobody will want to hijack you because the even to hijack you, they have to recreate the product that you made. And if you have a design pattern, you'll be able to kick them out. So make sure you do the design pattern. Another one, simpler one, I have a client potential. I mean, no, she's our current client, but she's still thinking that she wants to launch this product, but somebody already launched it before her. So 96 reviews, and we are not even in the season. Imagine how much this person will be pushing during the season. That will be a lot of sales. And they're pushing 34,000, 35,000 per this double camping chair, and they will push so much more because they've been able to customize. They added the cushion, they put this wine, they put the holders, they made it comfortable. It doesn't look horrible, doesn't look cheap. And will you be willing to pay $90 to feel comfortable? Absolutely. And this is where you're supposed to look at when you are building your products and choosing the products. This guy is, those of you that are selling on Amazon, you saw them. They, I think, launched one of their first products a couple of years ago. But look, on one of the variations, on one of the new products they relaunched, they have 287 reviews, and they have a lot of variations to this product, and they keep launching more and more variations with low amount of reviews. They keep pushing $16,000 to $20,000, and look at the price. $140,000 for a cooler and 2 wine glasses. Do you know how much it's gonna cost them in cost of goods? Nothing. It's probably $12 total. Their margin is insane. Their margin is insane, but they've been able to create the whole brand around the product. And the product is super simple. They just did a good job by recreating something that wasn't a saturated market. So just turn your brain, creativity, and move on. Now, deciding your Amazon strategy. All this ties back to overall strategy, how to sell on Amazon. So you have to really decide which approach you're gonna choose. And that's not like really just a theoretical problem. It's like, it's real. So with one of our clients, Francie, I was posting her review last time as well. So some of you already saw it. She came to us when she lost $40,000 with another provider just because they went to the saturated market without doing any validation, any differentiation of the product, nothing. And they left with, they've been staying with 2,000 units of inventory. They couldn't move at all. So now every single month, the builds, they've been stuck, and they just lost all the revenue and kept paying this stupid fees, right? Which all of us would do if we're not doing a good job with the due diligence of the product. So the slippery slope, that was a big product choices, and that's not always obvious till it's gonna be super late. And that's what she said. That's her, we screenshotted her review, that she was referred to us to the by Amazon guy to reach momentum. And what she said, about a year and a half ago, we bought courses and services from some bragging gurus. They said they knew everything about selling on Amazon. They could predict if a product would sell good or not, even before investing a dime. We trusted them. Unfortunately, they let us down. The product market had picked, they picked for us was so saturated that all the 2,000 units just stayed in the warehouse for over 6 months. And they had to dispose all of it. And then they said, luckily, in a few after a few months of hesitation, Kevin from Amazon Guy referred us to Reach Momentum. So they are happy with what we did, that because our approach is completely different from everyone else. So now, strategies that you can choose. You can go through the seasonal products, right? Now, next one, you can go to subscribe and save. This is one of our clients. This guy was learning from me in 2020, 2020, yeah, in 2020. He's an 8-figure seller right now. You probably can meet him at some of the events. We're seeing each other all the time. He's phenomenal. You can check him out on Amazon. High ticket products. So that's the simplest product you can go with. You can customize this product. This product is making a lot of money, and there are some variations of those, but not a lot of people want to sell this because the cost of goods is a little bit higher, but you can sell this at $500 per unit. So sometimes you have to focus on the products that you don't have such a high capacity of the sales per month, but you can make a good amount of revenue just because the price is super high, and you can have a very good margin. Now, selling variations. July 4 will kill it. You can sell similar products July 4, Christmas. This green guy, oh my God, I wanted to say Irishman, in the April St. Patrick Day, you can do Oktoberfest, you can do plenty of different occasions and sell this type of the products every single time. Bundles. So you can bundle products if you're doing, for example, on supplements or you're selling skincare or something like this, you can have all of these products combining together if they will help to increase solution for one specific problem. Then multi-pack, value pack offers. So you can do if people are buying this product regularly, you can sell pack of 3, pack of 4, pack of 15, and people will keep buying. Some products sellers are selling as a pallet, and it also sells very well. And here they combine variations and packs. So complementary plural declines. So what is it? When you're explaining with your brand with products that can, expanding your brand with the products that can work together. So do that too. Giftable products, one of those we've been launching, and as I was explaining also last time, if you're adding just the gifted packaging like this bow, that will crush the market. Bow always crushing the market the moment you add it because the conversion is better and people feel that the emotions from this product will be so much more higher. So product design for gifting, they are attracting clients so much more. Ultra niche, stupid products. This thing is selling, I believe, like something like 20 grand a month. So look at this sometimes very stupid niche products. Now, why these strategies are work? So you have diverse revenue streams. When you're diversifying your products and your strategies, doesn't mean you have to start with all the strategies at the same time. You have to pick one. So flexibility, that allows you to scale and adapt based on your goals and expertise, right? So now profit potential, when you're combining different strategies, eventually, doesn't mean you have to do it right now. You can create a robust, diversified portfolio of products. So now you are not crashing when it's like not Q4 or it's not the Thanksgiving or it's not the 4th of July. So you have different timing for different products. So now why products with lower competition doesn't require perfect listing to success? Because sometimes when you don't have a lot of competitors, your listing can be actually average. This is the screenshot of Smart Scout if you guys don't use it. And I was showing here some filters that you have to use when you're looking at the products with the low amount of monthly revenue per month. So if you want to just stack up products one on each other, you're using this strategy. So just look at the products that don't have a lot of reviews and don't have enough of revenue per month, and you don't have to pay a lot of money for PPC. So you have to choose a product to dominate in a small niche where there is no competition or very low competition when you go after this low revenue month products. Or you have to build a portfolio of products that will stack on each other, as I was just mentioning, and then you'll be able to build additional 6-7 figure. So here are 3 simple steps. Are you guys still with me? Do you like everything you are seeing right now? Please say yes in the chat. I know it's a lot, and I know I'm trying to fly and like make it as valuable and fast as possible. Let me see what you're saying. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. Are you paying attention? Are you with me? Not a lot? Okay, great. So then that means I can give you guys more. Yes, 100%. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great. So filter and identify products via Smart Scout. So you have to use these filters. So first, listing quality score. I usually put like 5 to 6%, 5 to 6 to make sure I'm targeting the sellers that are not doing a good job. Then launch date here. Sometimes I'm putting like 2020, 2021, because I want to see what type of the job they did for the past years. Number of reviews limited to 500. It depends on like what I'm searching for. I can limit it to like 200 on 100, and then price and sales velocity. So you can put how many units you want to. It's on the left side. Again, I cut it. I cut the screen a little bit. You can put how many units you want to push a month if you don't want to buy a lot of inventory, and you can put how many sales you want to have per month. So you can put monthly revenue 3,000 to 7,000, right? And then you end the price point. So you can put the buy box, and the buy box you'll be able to see like I want to sell products in between $28 to $72 or $55. So you can play with all these filters. And the beauty of Smart Scout that you will be able to find products with your filters, and it's not going to be like 15 products, right? Because when you're looking, for example, buy box, black box with helium 10, I love helium 10, don't make me wrong, but the filters there are not giving you thousands of products. So which Smart Scout is actually providing you everything that is out there on Amazon. Now, lower competition is when you are going to Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer and you have number of new products that launch in 180 days, as I was mentioning a couple of minutes ago, and number of products that have been launched for 360 days ago, right, as of today, and successful launches. So this number cannot be saturated. It's supposed to be something reasonable and supposed to be relevant to the product you are selling. So you still have to do manual double check. Now, these strategies, all of them are replicable. So when you did it once, that means you can do it one more time and one more time and one more time. You just have to do one semi-successful launch, because if you will do it absolutely horrible and you will not be successful, you would not want to do it again. But if you will do the launch and it will be kind of successful, so you'll be able to make some sales, even you will not be profitable, you will be able to see that it's actually working. So find small lower competition winners, as I was showing you, like I was building a lot of different bots and multilingual as well, and we keep building multilingual bots when it's needed to find products to sell and to build listings and other stuff. So then step 2, you have to validate without guesswork. So with Smart Scout, you must, as I initially, if you remember, to the beginning of the webinar, I said we guys have to look at the specific metrics, and the specific metrics that you cannot avoid. So you definitely have to look at the ad spend of your competitors using Smart Scout. You have to look at Helium 10 and look out for the saturation of the sellers. You have to validate the keywords with Data Dive. You have to look at the numbers of the competitors with Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer. You have to look at the demand to supply ratio with Vogue AI. So this is that will tell you exactly how to launch. So for example, Smart Scout calculating ad spend, this is one of the sellers I picked, and that's their total spend on the right side. And here on the left side, you'll be able to see the keywords. So how much are they spending per each keyword, and where this keyword is rotating them the most. So you'll be able to see where they're winning, like how much is the video winning on. Then you will be able to see sponsored products and sponsored products #1 spot, and brand spend and video spend. So you'll be able to really have this whole picture. Helium 10, as I said, you're looking at the saturation of the sellers. You can always see who is selling the most on the market and who your competitors are. Keep in mind, a lot of overseas competitors and sellers, they use United States-based companies. So sometimes you can't really see, like if it's like US-based company, is it US seller or overseas seller? But if you will pay attention to their listing, you will be able to tell, because foreigners that don't have anybody to help them out in United States, they usually make mistakes that doesn't make any sense for Americans, but makes total sense in their head. And as a foreigner, I can tell you it's super true. And as a foreigner, I can always see the listing of foreigners. So pay attention to the listings as well. Now, Data Dive, validate the keywords. So look at the competition search volume strength. Make sure you're validating based on the correct keyword. So you're not validating based on the keyword that has very low search volume or don't have any search volume at all. So make sure your keyword is actually correct, and your competition search volume strength and competition keyword strength is at least reasonable. Try to stay in between, I mean, up to orange. Like all this is doable. If it's everything completely red, like you have to pay attention and check out why it's red, and can you actually work with and deal with this. Vogue AI, as I was mentioning, demand to supply ratio. Look at this. This number should not be in hundreds. This number is supposed to be like 4, 5, 12, maybe 30. Don't try to go crazy here. Now, step 3, scale to 300,000 with 10 products or with 1 product, and it's first $100,000 on a new product is the hardest, and to scale from 100 to 1 million is usually pretty easy. If you think that you need massive budget, there is no wins without like it's not necessary you have to go with a massive budget. You can sometimes go with a lower budget as long as you're choosing the right strategy, especially if you will choose the strategy of like lower competition, lower revenue products, so that you'll be able to stack on each other. So if you think that you need the perfect listing, if you're choosing the not saturated market, as long as your product developed properly, you do not have to have a perfect listing. It's great and it's good to have, but you have to have at least one that's good enough. If you feel that small products aren't worth it, small wins reliable and they're lower risk income. Small, lower competition products are easier to customize, easier to launch, easier to profit from. That's one of the strategies. Doesn't mean it's the only one strategy, right? How to build 6-7-figure Amazon product without perfection. So you have to go after simpler products, faster results. So no need to go through the crazy development like we usually do at Risk Momentum, right? So customers that are coming to us and paying us $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 to work with us, we usually trying to customize for them a little bit more harder because they will be going and filing IPs and trademarks and everything else. And you can do it a little bit simpler and just do the design pattern. So you don't need to go for expensive ads and perfect listing. You can build everything in GPT using Canva plugin inside of ChatGPT account. As you can see here, Canva Talk ChatGPT plugin there, right? And then GPT will, like, you can literally click and you will go all the way to download the creatives from Canva. Lower risk, repeatable, and scalable. Now, we're building a business with small, easy wins that add up into something really big. And I am appealing to everybody that already selling on Amazon, and those are not. If you guys don't understand why should we listen to this lady, we are perfecting our Amazon, actually already not 8 years, 9 years. This year will be actually 10 years. Why did I put here 8 years? I don't know. That's probably I copied pasted from somewhere. Yeah, this year will be actually 10 years. I sold my businesses in 2021 and I launched my new Amazon account in 2020, at end of 2022, 2023, and we should cross 7-figure this year. So I got an official reward for being recognized in United States for the best product research agency. We're not perfect, but we're trying to be at least good. So I put for you guys here the results from our clients in the past, so you can see those screenshots are probably from 2022, based on the appearance of the accounts. So I didn't want to put everything that we're doing these days. So here you can see we had smaller clients too. So I don't want to brag saying that like, oh, every single client will be launched and they've been pushing millions like here and millions like here. No, we actually have some small clients as well, because not everyone there is for the big win. So I'm not going to claim that everything I'm sharing today is the ultimate strategy, but I can confidently say that if you will use tools like Smart Scout, Data Dive, Helium 10, Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer, that will eliminate your guesswork, we can find and teach you how to validate ultra niche products that will drive your revenue in 2025. So phase one, are you guys getting tired from the content, or you're still fine hanging here? So phase one, you're identifying the market gap, and with the primary objective, you're find unmet demand on Amazon using data analysis. So tools that we use, I already mentioned them. Now, what we do in phase one, we have to cross-check data across multiple platforms to ensure accuracy, and we're identifying gaps in the market where your capital investments make sense based on your budget. Then we focus on opportunities tailored to your business size and goals. And for example, if you have $50,000 budget, your product choice and competition strategy will be different from someone with $250,000, right? So we have different people, we have different opportunities. Now, phase two, we're developing the perfect product that will win your competitor in the market, right? So we have to have at least 80-20 split, ideally more. 70-30 split, ideally more. Now, we have to use customer feedback to design and validate the product before the launch. And how we do it, we're using software like Peak4, Product Opportunity, and or Product Opinion, and we're doing designs and we're A/B testing them against each other. And then we're testing those designs against your competitors on the market. So we have to target your exact demographic. For example, female, 25 to 39 years old, Amazon Prime members, mom, kids of under 1 years old. And then we iterate based on the customer feedback unless the product design consistently outperforms competitors, right? Because we have to make sure when you're launching product, your product is winning the market before you spend a dime on inventory. Why this is two-phase approach works is because first you have to make sure that data decisions are working and you avoid the risk of investments. And phase two, you have to validate designs with your target audience before moving into production, right? So we don't want to launch the product that is not going to sell. And then your market will be ready for your product that you build based on the customer's insight. And then you have to make sure that you will be successful pretty much from day one. The goal is like the moment you launched your product, on day one, you start getting sales. And then you can have daily profits of $700 per product. If it's good with you, please say yes in the chat. Now, moving forward. Oops, that's moving back. That's moving forward. So those of you that they didn't see, I can show you quickly. Those are results that we've been getting on our case study. Look at this left corner. And then eventually we hit 108,000, and I believe here I will stop it like at 79. But eventually we did. I should redo this reel, but we did eventually 108,000 for this product, for this launch. So here you can see 113,000. Sorry. So 11/23, 2024. December 26, 2024, 113,000. That's this account. So imagine adding just one fully validated and developed product every 90 days. In 1 year, you could be generating additional 120,000 a year. And if you will be adding one product per quarter, it's additional $360,000 a year. And this is not just a theory. This is the proven path to success. And the opportunity ahead of you, so everything that you just saw, as I said, is just the beginning. So it's not like the whole blueprint, and I still have 7 minutes left. And I'm almost done. So everything I shared with you guys today, it's not just how to create profitable, lower competition Amazon business. Like if you will stack these products on top of each other, if you will stack the strategies on top of each other, you can really generate your life-changing income. But we can make it actually easier. Everything you learned today, all the strategies, frameworks, and tools to build a successful Amazon business. If you will take just these insights and you can implement this on your own, that's great. But I want to ask you this. If you would rather to figure all this out by trial and error, or have expert guidance to get there faster with less stress and better results, here what we're offering. And don't drop yet. We're open up to just 16 spots for 2 days semi-personal online workshop with me and my team. And this is when you get your spot. Here's what happened. We will help you, myself included, find and validate a product live during our 2 days workshop to sell on Amazon in 2025. Tailored specifically to your needs, goals, and the budget, and all within 2 days. So for example, you will tell me, I have $20,000 per launch. I want to start new product in the category I'm already selling, which is, I don't know, tools or babies or outdoor. This product's supposed to be $50 to $80. And I want to make sure that will not be hit or miss. I want to make sure this product will actually work. And if this is what you want, this is what we will do for you. And this product will be tailored to you because there is no two businesses are the same. And whether or not we will work together after in the future, you will leave the workshop with the product ready to build. If this is something you want, please say yes in the chat right now. And I will see how many yeses we have Here, Shahid said yes. Antoinetta said yes. Rachel said yes. Oscar said yes. Tal said yes. Who else? Mihir said yes. Who else? Yanira said yes. We have Maria said yes. Uh, Guillermo said yes. Okay, great job, guys. So now, why now? Really, why now? This is opportunity is only available through the end of this webinar. And I'm making this priority now because like you, I'm preparing for 2025 Q4. And we have a pretty big holiday season ahead. And because right now, I mean, holiday season, Chinese holiday season, right? Chinese, they went on their vacation. We have a perfect timing to find and develop product while they are chilling. And by the time they will come back, we will be ready to attack them with the products we want to launch. So right now, I will drop for you guys the link into the chat. And I will put the timer. So we, as I said, we will take only 16 people because I cannot work with 50, 60 people live and help every single one of you to find the product to sell on Amazon. And after this, it will not happen again. I'm not going to do it because it's very time consuming and it's very energy consuming. So that's why this webinar will be once, and probably next time, if I will be doing it, will be maybe next year. And well, again, as I said, I have 9 years of experience, $1 million in Amazon sales, and we even sold our Amazon business, three of them, three brands for $4.5 million in 2021. So we've made mistakes, so you don't have to. And as I said, Amazon is very challenging. If you will be learning the mistakes we're doing, that will be much easier for you. The link, guys, is in the chat right now. Please make sure this link is working. If it's working, please say yes on the chat. If you can open it, and you will discover, hold on, let me stop it. I will put the timer because the timer is always timer helps me not to go over the webinar, and I'm already a little bit up. And then I will go to your Q&A, and I see you guys have questions, and I will cover all of them. So while timer is up, I will come back to the presentation. I think that is. Yeah, so you will discover your next Amazon best-selling product. It doesn't mean it's going to be bestseller on Amazon. It means it will be your bestseller, your best-selling product again across all the products you have. So February 7th and 8th, where my team and I will guide you through the process of finding and validating potential best-selling product tailored for Amazon in 2025. So this workshop is more than just learning. It's about actively engaging with experts to uncover a niche that complements your unique business needs, goals, and budget. So you can add the product that you already to the brand you already have. What you will get personalized attention from myself and from my team. You will get tailored strategies for yourself. It will be live meetings, so it will be like me and a lot of you guys, 16 of you. You will get immediate results, which means you will leave on day 2. I mean, unless you would not want to. But this is something why you're coming to the webinar, to the workshop. You will work with us closely, so we will help you to find the product and validate this product live. And you will be able to ask questions. Isabella, did I find something correctly or incorrectly? Did I do it correctly or incorrectly? Should I change my prompts? Should I do something else? So it will be actual workshop. It will not be the lecture and then you will do everything on your own. It will be actual teamwork with us. And why you should attend is because it's actionable outcomes. It's network, and you will be able to collaborate. We will try to make the breakout rooms if Zoom will let us do it. So we will be able to work in teams, and you will get the expert insights and free tools. So I am working right now with Smart Scout and Voc AI. You all have access to Amazon Product Opportunity Explorer. So we probably will be able to give you free access to all these tools, so you guys will be able to see how that works. And here I also added for you one of our clients that launched a year ago, and it's I believe March 20. Yeah, so it's last year they started, and this is 2025. So that's the amount sales they did, and we will share with you exactly the same approach as we've been using for every single client, every single time. And genuinely speaking, in this product research and validation workshop, there is no hit or miss. You guys will have to all hit. So it will be 100% guaranteed as long as you are working with us online. So you will be able to get one idea or 10 ideas. It really depends on your effort. So I am transitioning right now to the questions you guys put for me here. And while I'm answering, you guys can drop more questions, and you have 6 minutes 45 seconds to join. Tal Petty is saying, thank you. I will review with my wife to purchase. Why are you reviewing the opportunity with your wife here? And here's usually the answer. Well, because I cannot make financial decisions by myself. In this case, my question to you, what objections do you think will have your wife? If you will come to her and you say, listen, I found an opportunity how I can make us more money, and that will not actually cost us much more than if I will pay with Klarna, it will cost me one coffee a day. What do you think? But I probably, if I'll put enough of effort, I will be able to make us $360,000 additional revenue per year. What do you think? Do you think your wife say no? Your wife will say yes because she's reasonable. That's exactly what she's expecting from you. Now, if you guys have more questions, put them please in the Q&A chat. David, what is the product that can be created at scale but customized domestically to differentiate from Chinese seller? David, there is plenty of products that you can differentiate. Products that I will showcasing today, the bookshelf. Look at the bookshelves people are selling on Amazon. People are selling copycats. One person decided to differentiate the product, and they made 200,000 based on one variation out of all of them. It's about your learning approach about your customer avatar. So you have to learn what your audience want to, and this is something we will be touch basing during the webinar, during the workshop as well. Guillermo, hi Isabella, hi. When are you talking about budget? You mean total budget for your 3, 6, or 12 first month? I'm talking about the cash flow. I'm going to need to post like, oh, got it. No, I'm usually talking about launch process. So generally speaking, how that works. So you're investing into the inventory, right? So you invested into the inventory, and then after you invested into the inventory, you're able to withdraw financials. I mean, you launch the PPC campaign, and then Amazon is dispersing your money from your sales, right? And when this money are being dispersed, you're reinvesting the same amount, unless you want to make a heavy launch with like influencers, with a pre-launch campaign and with something else. Diana, I don't know how you've been able to text to everyone. You're probably magical. Can you please drop your question to everyone? Can you give me your thoughts on fashion jewelry products? Here, if you are planning to sell expensive jewelry, Amazon probably not a good place. We guys have 3 minutes left for the we have 3 minutes left for the to sign up, and I don't know how many slots we have left. If my team will drop in the chat quickly how many slots we have left, if we have something left, or maybe we should stop the timer earlier. Jewelry is very saturated category on Amazon. 4 slots left. Okay. And what is happening on Amazon, people are trying to shop for something cheap. Like, for example, I have titanium like ear piercing with diamond, and I bought it on Amazon for, I believe, like $14, something like this, where like if you will go to any jewelry store, you can buy this for like probably $99 or more than if you're selling expensive metals. You have to pay Amazon some fee, and I don't want to lie, some of them, I think it's, if it's them. I forgot the metrics, but it's $5,000 to $25,000 you're paying if you're selling fine jewelry. And with the cheap ones, it's saturated and the actual sales are not that big. So I would not recommend you to go there unless you're a manufacturer and unless you really understand what you're doing, right? So if you're not professional in jewelry, Amazon probably not the right place. I will need to come in with the product already identified, or will part of this session include product sourcing? So we will, as like if you were at the beginning of the webinar, we've been talking about prompts, right? So because again, we are working with AI a lot right now, we will be structuring the prompt, guys. We have 1 minute, 55 seconds left. We will be working with the prompts that will be tailored for what you want to sell and the results you want to achieve. And if you don't have any idea yet on how to sell, what to sell, we will structure prompt from you. And then from this one prompt, you will be like finding products. For example, you'll say, I want to sell in baby category, and we'll tell you, okay, here's the bathtub for babies. You're like, no, it's saturated. And then you will tailor specific answer to your prompt. And other members during the webinar, they will be looking at what you just created, right, at your prompt, and they will fix and correct their mistakes not to replicate the same thing. And then they will also adjust their actions. So by, in this case, none of the participants will do this. I mean, I hope none of you guys will be making the same mistakes, because you'll be watching each other and consuming from each other the way how you're supposed to start product development. So if you're talking about sourcing product, means searching for product idea, yes, that's what we're gonna do. So the goal is to find the product and validate the product, so to do both. And by the end of the day too, you have to have several ideas on what to sell on Amazon, and those ideas supposed to be validated. And I really hope you will be able to keep up with the speed that I will be going. I will be slower than I am today, but at the same time, I will put some pressure to make sure you guys are working and not just like doing some chats with your friends. So if you're working for somebody, if you're 9 to 5, you have to take sick day or whatever. So you're off on this day. It will be 3 hours. If we need to stay a little bit longer, I will. My goal is to make sure it works for everybody. And the timer is up. Damn it, where is my timer? Every single time I'm losing it in front of me. So the timer stop. Can I? Yeah, I think I just stopped the timer. Yeah. So hold on, guys. I need to stop it. Yeah, right here. So yeah, at the end of the webinar, at the end of the second day, yeah, you have, if we need to stay longer, we will stay longer. But generally speaking, we have to be good in 3 hours on day 1, and we should be good on day 2 the same. So what time on Friday and Saturday? I will tell you, after the payment, you should receive a link to sign up. I think we scheduled it 12 to 3, but let me double check quickly. Meetings, it's gonna be in meetings, so you guys have, if you need to put some makeup or t-shirt because you get used to stay naked, make sure you do that, because I will require most of you to be visual. So I want to see you, I want to look into your eyes, and I want to talk to people and not to like icons. So 12 to 3 Eastern time. So we will be doing 12 to 3 Eastern time. Now, Guillermo, sorry, just to clarify, all 16 participants will access to information about product and vice versa. Guillermo, if you're asking, oh, I found the idea and then somebody will steal it, please just stop thinking about it, because even if I will put in front of you 25 different ideas on what to sell on Amazon, you will not all execute on them, because the idea is supposed to be tailored for every single person. That's number one. Then you have to execute it exactly the same. And as I was mentioning in one of my slides, there is no two businesses exactly the same. And if by any chance both of you will decide to sell bookshelf on Amazon, you will make different designs tailored to different customers. You will have different target avatars, and you will still have a market capacity to sell both. So if you are so scared that somebody will see your idea because we're doing 2-day workshop for everybody else, it is okay. There is nothing bad about it. I'm in the mastermind with like hundreds of people, and in this mastermind we're literally sharing idea on what works and what's not. And if somebody is replicating our success, I'm actually happy for these people because they've been able to take something I built and make it better, because now I'm looking at them and I can make it also better. So don't have this mindset of small people that somebody will steal your idea. That's it. At the end of the day, it's an advantage for you to make it better. That's a healthy competition. That's totally fine. So by doing any type of the business, you guys have to tailor yourself to be a leaders and to be entrepreneurs. And entrepreneurship is very challenging and it's very rewarding. And look at me, running business since I was 17, and I'm still going, launching a new project. And stay tuned. I will post it on the webinar soon, on a webinar, my God, on my Facebook soon, and on LinkedIn as well. So you will be able to spy on me and see what I'm doing. Thank you for the presentation. We're partners in current online business. What are the hours of the workshop? Have you been here, Tal, or you did not? So February 7 and 8, it's 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern time. Diana, I'm looking forward to this personalized webinar. Amazing, Diana. Super glamour, amazing session. I'm glad you guys liked it. And I'll see you. I don't know if we have all spots left. If we have 1 or 2 spots left, we will send the email so you guys will be able to sign up. I can't see really how many people are joined, but I will see you on the 7th. Make sure to show up. Make sure to have video on, make sure you have mic, you have camera, you can talk, because if you are muted, I will not spend time to unmute you. So you have to show up prepared with the video, dressed up. If you need the makeup, whatever, you can't show up and say, I cannot have camera right now. No, you have to have camera, and we will workshop all together. Pull up the software. The only advantage I will give you, if you don't have the software, I will workshop for workout for you prior to the session, the free licenses, and I will give you 10 minutes to sign up, so you will have this advantage while I will be starting out the session. Should we watch any video in advance to be prepared? Well, Diana, you personally, you watch so many of my videos. You're following me forever, so you personally are fine. But if you guys want, just go on my YouTube. I have a lot of very advanced videos there that, as long as you watch most of them for the past 4 months, you will be fine and you'll be prepared. And if you don't have any idea what Amazon is, then you definitely have to watch a lot of videos, because the information there is a little bit advanced. And make sure you have paid ChatGPT. If your ChatGPT is not paid, you don't have paid version, make sure to pay $20. You can cancel it after, but I wish you will just keep using it, because it's extremely helpful. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys on the 7th. Bye.